picked up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to about the 27. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
3rd and 3. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Now Herbert to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Here we go.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. A play fake, now Fields to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Bears had 3 and 9 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell. 2nd
down, they go back to Herbert. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fields changing the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. He's airing it out for Williams.
it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
3rd and 4. Moore, the motion man right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no punts going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll go again with Gibbs. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 65 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard. Down 4. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, that's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Bears 0. Jeff Potts to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Hey, Cam.
Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. One play action. Fields Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Herbert powering up the middle. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
It's the pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fields going to get that outline to Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll get this down to the 23. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
You got me.
Here's a give to Herbert. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Moore, the motion man right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. That is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Levis to throw off play action. Going up top. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
You got a mini base. Go.
Off play action, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Fields going to change things up here.
EQ.
Moore, the man in motion.
Butt right. Test. Butt right.
Play action. It's Fields eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4.
Let's go.
It's fourth down.
Hey, can. Chimps clear. Yep. Right.
They snap it to Fields. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Up to the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Got an open Noah at Schwartz. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. There's the stiff arm. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 101 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate. Save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A handoff for Herbert.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions 35.
Now it's Fields.
Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Johnson.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
The Bears offense staying put, and Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Down to the 22-yard line. These 2 teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Now a 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And in for the Lions touchdown. Anthony Schwartz from 6 yards away. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Bears 9. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Fields going to move them around.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Again, Fields.
Flushed out right. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Ken. Extend. No mas. Go.
Here's Fields.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown Bears. DJ Moore, 54 yards.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football on a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Levis now off of play action.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Anthony Schwartz
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Lions are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Going deep downfield for Ross.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Here we go, son.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Here's Fields.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Fields now to throw. That pass complete to Moore.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
To the air again, Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight.
The ball comes out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
A give, right side for Gibbs.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
First down.
Escaping the pressure right. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's unfortunately more of the same.